Bob, you don't really need to button it if it's not tailored, and you have gained some COVID weight.
Oh, yeah? You really wanted to talk, Mr. Producer. Man, it does look like shit. All right, fine. I just won't wear one this year. What's Anders' line? It. We'll do it live!
Hey, Bob, actually, can we get you a quick video of you just saying like and subscribe?
Well, we don't do campy shit like that. I don't even wear pants.
I know. I just thought maybe this year we could try something different.
All right. Fine, Mr. Producer. Hey, all you little shit asses, you're not doing anything else. Why don't you like and subscribe? You happy?
You can't say that, Bob.
The hell I can't. All right, let's do this. Showtime.
Football fans fill college stadiums for the first time in over a year, but will COVID make this season another variant? Ed Orgeron embarrassed LSU on national TV last weekend, and the Tigers also lost their season opener to UCLA. Michigan fans could breathe a sigh of relief after not losing to a Division II school to open their season, but at what cost? And on the eve of the NFL season, what's the rub with Deshaun Watson's future?
Good evening and welcome to the Sports ReTorters. I'm your host, Bob Starr. We'll be discussing those topics and more on tonight's episode. As always, we have with us on loan from our sister news station, Anders Anderson, the most political name in sports and the least political in Washington. Joining us for another season, giving us all the stats that none of us asked for. Justin, are you sober? Actually, don't answer that. And we have a new face joining us this year for the first season, Chechnyan Carlos. Carlos will give us his global view on American sports, and more importantly, he'll get Anders to watch soccer. I have my doubts, but I'm open-minded. Anders, why don't you give us your retort to the week in sports? Thanks, Star. This week, in the No Sports Zone, we have yet another example of cancel culture run amok. The target of the mob's ire this week? Well, Ed Orgeron, of course. You know what, Anders? I don't think we actually need to do another retort on cancel culture. But Star, this is outrageous! Don't you have anything else? Of course I do. I'm a professional. As our audience knows, this week there was a successful coup in Guyana, and the president has been taken capture by the military. All right, Anders, literally no one knows that happened. Can't you just do something on Afghanistan? I never thought you'd ask, Star. Last week, 13 of our brave servicemen gave their life in service to this country. But when they came home and at the dignified transfer, our leader went up and wiped his ass with one of the flags. Yo, Anders, for what it's worth, I read USA Today and it said that Biden honored the troops that were killed in Kabul. You believe the USA Today? He checked his watch during the ceremony. Actually, on second thought, Anders, maybe Afghanistan isn't the right topic for you this week. Too soon. Well, I can do a short retort on Afghanistan. Justin, do you even know where Afghanistan... You know what? Never mind. I don't care. Go ahead, Justin. Wow us with your Afghanistan retort. Oh, this'll be rich. Dig it. So, like most of you out there, I've ran out of things to watch on Netflix. So, instead of rewatching Californication again, I decided to start watching the news. And the stuff going on in Afghanistan, it's messed up. I expected this from Trump, but... like with the Muslim ban and everything, but with Joe? Say it ain't so, Joe! What do you mean? Well, the ban. You mean Trump's travel ban? No, man, way worse. The ban, the Taliban. Yes, Justin, the Taliban is bad. Yeah, it's really bad, man. It's racist and sexist and stuff. Okay, Anders, I need your help. Well, Bob, if I had to guess, our astute political observer here, Justin, believes that we have banned the Tally people from coming to America. Exactly, dude. Just like the Muslim ban. You know what? We just won't do a No Sports Zone this week. All right? Carlos, you've literally said nothing so far. Do you have the retort that we talked about? Why are you named Carlos if you're white, man? Shut up, Justin. Carlos, go.
Thank you, Bob, my friend. As Bob says, my name is Carlos, and I am from
Chechnya. In Chechnya, we do not have American football team, so since 2019, I've been American Chiefs fan. And I'm also crazy. And that is why this week I bring you the KKKK key injury of week. No, stop. Carlos, we said no Ks, no 3Ks, no 4Ks. Bob, American K is Chechnyan C, no? Yeah. And that is why this week I bring you C, key injury of week. It is Ronnie Bell's leg. Cut his mic, Mr. Producer. Ha, ha, ha. Anders, are you going to be able to do a sports-related retort? Say no more, Star. This isn't my first rodeo. There's trouble again in paradise. That is, if your paradise is in Philadelphia and you're Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons. But what did we really expect was going to happen? When you put two alpha males together? And frankly, that's why I don't even think gays should get married. Cut his mic, Mr. Producer. Just cut it. Justin, do you have your retort on the COVID number? You know what? Actually, as I say it, I'd rather kill myself than hear that. Thanks, man. I actually didn't do one on COVID numbers because I was working on my Afghanistan retort. Well, that's not a good sign. Whatever. I'll do mine. NFL. The NFL season starts this weekend, and Deshaun Watson is still laid up on the sideline. Will he and the Texans be able to work it out, or... You know what? F*** bets. We're not doing it. We'll just come back next week and start anew. All right?
What about your retort?
Deshaun Watson is irrelevant and will never play again. How's that, Mr. Producer? Jeez, come on, Bob. I thought I was the one with the anger problem. Get in a car accident, Anders, and learn how to use the green screen. It looks ridiculous. I think that went well.